Hi, my name is Haley Havelock. Welcome to your practice. Today's class will be focused on backbends. So it's great to do when you need a little boost of energy or if you've just been sitting or being pulled forward for much of the day. You don't need any props for this practice and we'll get started right away. So today we'll come to sit on the heels and tuck the toes under. So while it's a backbend focused flow, we'll also be hitting some other parts of the body so you feel nice and balanced after. Sitting on the heels with the toes tucked under, reach the arms overhead, inhale. Bend the right elbow, walk the right hand down the back of the heart. You can stay here supporting the right elbow with your left hand. Otherwise, reach left hand behind you and clasp hands. Arch your arms. Back the ribs up. Lift the chin out of the chest. And then gently press the hand and arm into one another. Starting nice and slow. Inviting space into the right tricep, the right shoulder, as well as, of course, the feet, which I know, at least for me, this is very uncomfortable. So if that's you, I am right there with you. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Other side. Bend the left elbow, walk the left hand down the back of the heart. Press the head back. Stay here or clasp hands behind you. Back the ribs up a little bit. So we're trying to contain this pose into the shoulder rather than letting it spill into other areas of the body, like the belly. Head and arm press into one another. Keep the hips heavy on the heels. Discomfort here is okay. Just breathe slow and purposefully. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Good news, stand up on the shins, untuck the toes. From here, sit back onto the heels, the toes untucked. Stay sitting on your shins, extend the right hand out to the right, reach the left arm up and over. Typically, if we can find length in the side body, this gives us better access to the central channel. So side bends are really helpful warm-ups for back bends. You can stay here or again bend your left elbow. This time bring the left hand to the back of the head and press the head back into the hand. Give it one more deep breath. And then switch. Left hand out to left. Peel the right arm up and over. Big stretch. Stay here or bring the right hand to the back of the head. Press the head back into the hand and just arc the right side open. One more inhale as you are. Stretch. And exhale, undo it. Reach the arms overhead. Full deep breath in. Exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart. Bring the arms down and let's find downward facing dog. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Spread the fingers wide. Pedal out the legs. And just settle into the body. Exhale, come to stillness if you're wiggling around. Keep the fingers spread. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower the knees, then the chest and the chin. So the butt stays way up there. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, ripple forward into Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Keep the first one nice and easy. Exhale, release to Downward Facing Dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Once more like that. Inhale, glide forward to plank. Exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar. Lower first the knees, then the chest and the chin. Throat open, butt high. On your next inhale, Cobra Pose. Untuck the toes. Maybe lift up a little bit higher this time. And exhale, press back. Downward Facing Dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, look between the hands, bend the knees. And when you're empty, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, look forward, the spine is long. Exhale, fold over the legs, lengthening through the hamstrings and letting the head hang down. Press into the feet. Inhale, stand tall, reach the arms up and look up. Exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart and then down by the side. From here, interlace the fingers behind the back. Lift through the chest, lift through the chin, inhale. Option to stay here. Otherwise, bend the knees a little and begin to fold forward over the legs. Uttanasana variation. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another. Try and bring the palms all the way together to touch. And especially if you feel pretty comfortable here, press your heels down and feel for energetically widening the feet away from one another. One more deep breath in and out. Without flinging, bring the hands down to the floor. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step right foot to back of mat, lower the right knee down. Low lunge, inhale, reach the arms up. Stay here, keep it simple. Reach up, go up, and then begin to arc back. If it's okay in the shoulders, bring the hands all the way together. Reach up and back, maybe look up. Big inhale, stretch. Exhale, hands down, plank pose. Look forward in plank and lower all the way down to the belly. Bring the hands about as wide as the mat. They're in line with the breast line. And then come on to fingertips. Spread all 10 toes down. Inhale, cobra pose, lift up. Exhale to lower. This time, inhale, lift up, look over the right shoulder. Cobra. Exhale, lower. One more time, look over the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Hands under shoulders, press up to plank, breathe in. And back to down dog, exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Bend the right knee, turn the hips open. Stay here in the quad stretch, we'll flip later. Square the hips, straighten the leg, inhale. Exhale, right foot forward for high lunge, reach the arms up. Turn the palms to face forward, exhale, shrug the shoulders down. 2 more times, inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull down. Last one, big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, twist to the right. Hook the left arm over the right thigh. Parsvakonasana. Stay here or wrap and bind right away if that's a part of your practice. And regardless of what you're doing with the arms, feel for a hint of a back bend in the upper spine, which is pretty hard to do here in a twist. But if you can draw the shoulder blades together, this will aid you in turning the heart up, which will make the twist a bit more productive. Bend the right knee a little more. Maybe lengthen the chin out of the chest. Free the front of the throat. Big inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down. Pivot to the side edge of the mat for a straddle. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk the hands a little farther away from you. So it looks like you're doing a downward facing dog with the upper body and a straddle with the lower body. So even as we lengthen the hamstrings here, the chest will remain open and you get a nice shoulder opener. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Walk the hands back under the shoulders. Pivot towards the left foot now. Left foot forward, right leg back. Plant the right hand. Inhale, reach the left arm up, twisting. Exhale, left hand down to step forward. Inhale, look forward, chin out of chest. Exhale, fold over the legs. Press into the feet. Inhale, stand all the way up. Reach as high as you can. Exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart and then down by the side. Interlace the fingers behind the back now with the weird thumb on top. Inhale, chin out of chest, maybe look up. Bend the knees a little. Exhale, fold over the legs. Instead of letting the shoulders come into the ears, try and maintain space here so the neck is nice and long. Especially if you have a little bit more space to work, feel for energetically widening the feet away from one another. Notice what that does to the low back. One more inhale. And exhale, bring the hands down to the floor. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step left foot back, lower the left knee down. Low lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Now as you exhale, really press the right foot down, firm the left shin down, and then reach up and back. A little back bend or a big one. Breath by breath. One more inhale, stretch, reach. Exhale, hands down, plank. Look forward on the inhale. Lower all the way down, exhale. Hands are in line with breastbone. Bring them a little bit wider than the mat, so your fingertips are on the floor. Spread all 10 toes down. Inhale, lift up, cobra pose. Shoulders back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, look over the left shoulder, lengthening through the right side of your neck. Exhale, lower. Last one like this. Lift up, look over the right shoulder, lengthening now through the left side of the neck. Exhale, lower. Hands come under the shoulders, press up to plank, breathe in, and back to down dog, breathe out. Inhale, lift left leg up, bend the knee, open up through the hips. Feel for lengthening the whole left side of the body, all the way from the deepest layers of the belly up through the left quad. And then square the hips, straighten the leg. Exhale, step the left foot forward. High lunge, inhale, rise all the way up. Reach the arms high. Turn the palms to face forward here, inhale. Exhale, shrug the shoulders, so wake up the upper back. We need that for good, healthy back bends. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, twist to the left. Hook the right arm over the left thigh. Stay here or wrap and bind if you did so on the first side. Draw your shoulder blades together. And the left hip back. Breathe. Feel for reaching the crown of the head forward. Give it one more inhale. Stay with it. Build some heat here. Exhale, hands down. Pivot to the long side edge of the mat. Line up the toes and the heels for your straddle. Scoop the heart forward. Inhale. Kick the hips up. Keep them lifted. Begin to fold over the legs. And again, let's walk the hands away from you. So your upper body looks like down dog, while the lower body stays in this straddle. Continue to breathe. Feet pressed down, butt goes high. Inhale. Exhale, hands come back under the shoulders. Pivot towards the right foot. Plant the left hand, easy twist. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, right hand down to step forward. Inhale, look forward, spine is long. Exhale, fold over the legs. Press into the feet. Inhale, stand tall, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Okay, coming into a standing quad stretch. So we'll start balancing on our right foot. Bend the left knee, reach back for your left foot with the left hand. The left knee wants to fly out to the left. Try and contain that so it's directly down underneath your left hip. Draw the left elbow and shoulder back and then lift the heart up. You can stay here or hold on to your left foot with both hands, squeezing the heel all the way in towards the sits bone if possible. Lift up through the chest. And for those of you that are more flexible, feel for reaching the left knee towards the floor, pressing the butt forward, and lifting the heart a little higher. Give it one more breath like this. Stay with it. We'll transition right into Warrior 3. So adjust as necessary. Press the right foot down, and without flinging, reach the left leg back and extend the arms back. You're building some fire in the right leg. That's okay. Hands can keep reaching to the back of the room or back of the mat. Another opportunity to interlace the fingers if you'd like to go there. Firm the glutes. Give it one more breath. And exhale, hands down. Keep the left leg lifted. And then step the left foot forward to meet the right. Refold over both legs. Press into the feet. Stand up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Feet are about inner hips distance apart. Left foot will stay down. Bend the right knee and draw the right heel in towards the seat. You can hold on to the right foot with one or both hands. And again, notice if the right knee is flying to the right. Keep it pointing straight down to the floor if you can. Squeeze the heel to the butt. Keep the chest lifted. And one side is more flexible than the other. That's normal. My right side is much more open than the left, so I have to, work a little harder here to feel sensation, and that is okay. Activate as necessary. Soften the face. One more full cycle of breath here. If your left leg is quivering, that's okay. Build some heat there. And now I'll transition right into Warrior 3. Keep the heart lifted. Extend the right leg back and fly. Final time to interlace the fingers here. Shoulders are level towards the floor, as are the hips, as best as possible. Try and squeeze the right leg all the way straight, and then use your glutes here. One more inhale like this. You got it. Exhale, hands down. Whew. Stay here, vertical splits. And then step the right foot forward to meet the left. Fold over the legs. Inhale, stand tall, reach up. Exhale, refold over the legs. Preparing to move. Inhale, look forward. Plant the hands. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Outer arm bones draw back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, right foot forward, Warrior 2, Virasana 2. Turn the left foot down and rise. Parsvakonasana. Bring the right forearm to the right thigh. Reach the left arm forward. Stay here or walk right hand down inside the right foot. Big lengthening through the whole left side of the body. And even as you lengthen the left side long, try and not collapse into your right. So the right ribs are also reaching away from the hips. Reach the left arm behind you for a half bind, reaching towards the right thigh. And then take a peek in front of your right toes. Coming right into Urdhva Dhanurasana, step the right hand forward, press through the right foot to lift the left leg up. Staying here, or bend the left knee. Reach left hand towards left foot. Where hand and foot meet, begin to kick the foot away. Keep pressing the inner right heel down, but at the same time, kick the left foot so firmly into your left hand that you can't help but turn the heart up. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Inhale, extend through left arm and left leg. Reach both as high and as long as you can. Exhale, hands down. Step left foot back. Reach the right leg up and back. Three-legged down dog. Bend the right knee, turn the hips open, and then flip it. Plant the left hand. Step the right foot behind you. Reach the right arm up and over. Slowly return. Bring the right hand down. Keep the right leg high. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Lower the left knee down. Straighten the right leg. Reach the chest forward. Hanumanasana is technically a back bend. So you can stay here, keeping the collarbones wide. Otherwise, step the right foot forward. Step the left knee back. And you just keep doing that again and again and again until you find the depth that works for you. Now, of course, props are not required for this practice. If you happen to have blocks or something like blocks nearby, you can use them underneath your hands. And you know, that's true for any practice, okay? So even if I don't cue them or a teacher does cue them, it's your body and it's up to you what props and tools you use for comfort. Okay, back to this. Lift the heart, lift the chin, let it feel big and bright. Give it one more inhale. And that's enough of that. Downward facing dog. Find your way back. And pause. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. I find that back bends, like when I need to back bend and then I practice, it just feels so good. There's nothing better than a back bend when you need it. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward. Virasana 2. Open the arms out wide and actively reach them away from one another. Inhale. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh. Reach the right arm over the right ear. Parsvakonasana. Stay there, or left hand inside left foot. Breathe the whole right side long. From outer right ankle all the way through the right fingertips. Stretch. And now keep all that length. Just bring the right hand behind you for a half bind. And look in front of your left toes. Step the left hand forward. Press through the left foot to lift the right leg up. You can stay here. Otherwise, Chapasana, bend the right knee, reach for the foot. When you feel ready, begin to kick the foot away. And while your left foot stays firmly grounded, the right foot actively kicks into the hand. And you cannot help but open the heart. You can't help it. Let it happen. One more breath like this. Inhale, reach right arm and right leg long. Exhale, hands down. Step right foot back and then sweep the left leg up and back. Bend the left knee, open up the hip. Plant the right hand and flip it. Left foot steps behind you. Peel the left arm up and open. Head back, heart up, inhale, and return. Three-legged down dog. Exhale. Reach the left leg long, breathe in. And then step the left foot forward, lower the right knee down. Straighten the left leg. Urdhva Dhanurasana, heart forward and up. Stay there or keep stepping the left foot forward and the right leg back. Hanumanasana. The whole right side is in a nice, big, beautiful back bend. This shape is all about humility, yes, but also courage. And even just from a physical state, it requires some courage to open the front body, to open the heart. Step into that. One more inhale. Okay, downward facing dog. Step back on the exhale. Pause, let it settle. Inhale, come all the way forward to plank. Exhale, lower down to the belly. Reach the arms back. Lift legs, chest, and arms up. Stay here. This is Shalabhasana. Otherwise, bend the knees. Reach for the feet or ankles. Bow pulling pose. Dhanurasana. Kick up. One more breath here. Kick. And rest. Exhale. So good. It is not that back bends always feel good. Like they're hard. But this is like the antidote to how we usually live our life. We're so pulled forward with work and driving and texting and computers, children, art. So with a life that so often pulls us forward, let this practice nurture you. Allow yourself to feel spacious and big. Again, like that. Reach the arms back. Lift the legs, arms, everything lifts up. Bend the knees. This is it. Last belly back bend. Reach for the feet or ankles. And rise. Kick, kick, kick. Go for it. One more inhale. Heart up. Chin up. And exhale. Release. Bring the hands into the shoulders. Press up to hands and knees as you inhale. Be gentle here. Draw circles with the hips in one direction. And then the other direction, just inviting some space into the outer edges of the body. And now come towards the top of the mat and come to sit down onto the heels. So if this is already plenty for you, I suggest staying here. If you have some sort of knee injury and sitting on the heels or closing the knee is not comfortable, you can do low lunge on each side, and I'll key you when to do that, okay? So if you have knee stuff, you'll step the right foot forward now, come into low lunge and find a quad stretch there. Otherwise, we're coming into Urdhva Virasana, half Virasana, with the left knee bent. So you can either stay here, sitting on top of your left heel. That's plenty. Otherwise, if you can, sit inside the left heel and bring the sole of the right foot down towards the floor. Try and bring your seat all the way down to the mat. If it doesn't touch all the way, that's fine. You'll stay here, just reaching your left knee down. Otherwise, if the seat touches all the way down, you can stay upright or maybe come down onto the forearms. So if you're like me, you're going to stay here. For those of you that can lay all the way back, go for it. This is a big pose, and it's not taught that often at least in like public vinyasa classes very much anymore. So if you're not used to doing this, it can really be a doozy. And I'm saying that because it's a doozy for me. And that's okay. So just keep the jaw soft and the breath easy. And try and greet that dooziness with poise and patience and trust that it's for the sake of positive change. And maybe breath by breath, you can lower down a little more. Keep reaching the left knee towards the floor. Just another breath or two here. You can definitely hold this pose for much longer. And so if you're getting a lot out of this and you know that you need to stay here, just click pause right now and hold it for as long as you need to. To come out of it, bring the hands by your side, press into the floor, and then really use your hands. Rock the weight forward. Bring the right shin down to the mat, pause and reset. You can either stay here sitting on the right heel or sit inside the right foot and bring the sole of your left foot down to the floor. Try and keep the right knee pointing straight forward, similar to how you did in your standing quad stretch. Keep the right knee reaching down towards the mat. If you're in low lunge, you'll switch sides now. Walk the hands back. And then begin to lower just as much or as little as your body allows you today. Whew. And just so you know, like this is very raw and real. I'm not acting. This shape is really intense for me. If you're an athlete, it's probably very intense for you. If you sit, drive a lot. Our everyday life and our culture, we don't spend a lot of time with the front body in extension. And that's okay. You notice that and you work with it. And you keep a good sense of humor about it. Breath by breath, find your depth. If you need to click pause, do it. Stay here for as long as you need. And whenever you're ready, come on back up. I like to rock the weight forward and then return the left shin down to the floor. Plant the hands in front of you and we'll come into our final downward facing dog. So really lengthening through the backs of your legs, the hamstrings, spreading the fingers wide. Deep inhale. Open the mouth. Last vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between your hands, bend the knees, and step or hop all the way through. Lie down onto the back. Last couple back bends. This whole class has prepared us for these final few poses. Feet are about hips distance apart. Lift your hips up nice and high. So for bridge, you'll interlace the fingers underneath you, walk the shoulder blades in towards one another. Press the chest up. Otherwise, Urdhva Dhanurasana, keep the hips nice and lifted. Walk the hands under the shoulders, spread the fingers, and without hesitation, lift. Nice big inhale. Lower down for a brief rest. Exhale. Pause in neutral. Just a breath or two here. Again, press the feet down, lift the hips up. Bridge pose or Urdhva Dhanurasana. 1, 2, 3, lift. If you feel a little stuck here, come onto your tippy toes. Those couple extra inches can do wonders. Keep pressing the chest through the arms. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Okay, last one. Let's do it together. Feet pressed down. This is it. Last back bend to practice. Everyone lift your hips up without hesitation. If there's another variation of another heart opener that you'd like to offer, otherwise, Siddhi Bandhasana or Urdhva Dhanurasana. Rise. We've already done our Hanumanasana. If you'd like to lift one leg and then the other, go for it. Stay up as long as you like. And whenever you're ready, lower. Oh. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall out wide. Right hand to heart. Left hand to belly. Close the eyes and just notice how you feel in this moment. Getting on the mat is always the right decision. And I'm someone who sometimes has to convince myself. I think we all do. But in this moment, especially if you feel great right now, notice that. Remember this moment. For next time, the mind needs some convincing. You'll remember this. And you'll get on your mat for even just one pose. It's always worth it. Thank you for this practice. Bring the hands down to the knees. Be gentle here. Bring the knees in really wide towards the shoulders. So the spine is still very long on the mat. Reach for the feet. Happy baby. Bring the knees all the way together. And then cross the right knee over the left knee. Supta Gomukhasana. Draw the shins in towards you. We'll have a brief cool down today. Back bends are pretty energizing, rejuvenating, and I want you to be able to carry that energy with you. So we'll just ground a little bit, and hopefully you can walk out of here maybe with a bit more pep in your step. Switch the cross of the legs. And then return to center, squeeze the knees in tight. Begin to rock forward and back. And you'll gently just pop up to a comfortable seat. Keep it easy. Extend the legs forward and walk the flesh out from underneath your seat. Sit up tall. Bring left hand to outer right knee. Twist to the right. Back to center, right hand to outer left knee, twist to the left. Back to center, bring the feet wider than the mat so you can come into a straddle or just like a wide Paschimottanasana. Lift the chest up, inhale. Last side bend, bring right hand to right, reach left arm up and over. Side bends are not only a great warm up for back bends, but also a great warm down, because you're not cranking on the spine. It's gentle and neutral. Switch, left hand to left. Reach the right arm up and over. Back to center, lift the heart up. You can stay here, otherwise just a brief, easy forward fold. Grateful for this body, this life, this practice, and all the circumstances that have brought us to this very moment. Thank you for this existence. Sometimes challenging, sometimes beautiful, and ultimately a blessing. Walk the hands in towards you. Help the knees come forward. Extend the legs all the way long. Reach the arms forward. Inhale, lower just a third of the way. Draw the belly in, widen the low back a little. Exhale, lift back up to vertical. Inhale, lower 2/3. Draw the belly in. With control, exhale, lift up to vertical. Last time, inhale, lower just an inch or two off the floor. Draw the belly in. Reach the fingers forward. Now make fists with your hands, engage your biceps, squeeze the legs, maybe even hover the legs off the floor for 5, 4, harden the face, 3, 2, abs in, glutes engaged, 1, and lower. Close the eyes. In just about a minute here. Shavasana. Let yourself be heavy and held. And now you're more than welcome to stay here for as long as you like. Otherwise, come back to a comfortable seat with the hands together in front of the heart. In gratitude for this practice, this day, and this existence as a whole. We just bow forward and we say thank you. And until next time, I bow to you. Thank you. I love you. Namaste. I hope you feel good, and I can't wait to practice with you again soon. Until next time, be well.